everyone, what's up? So I'm gonna try and do this whole thing, this whole recording in one take, so bear with me. I'm a little bummed. Improv class got canceled tonight. Apparently like most of the class is out with COVID or something, or at least in quarantine. So no, not for me. I didn't even go last week, so I didn't get anyone sick, but yeah, so no class tonight. I don't know what to do with myself. So I thought I would do a quick recording commentary of a video I saw today that, I don't know, well, I didn't even watch the whole thing yet, but I watched like the first 3 minutes and I'm like, what the yeah, I got some things to say about that. So I figured, whoa, here we go. Now I have an opportunity. It's so nice outside too. I was thinking about maybe live streaming outside on the porch later. I don't know. Now with my new desk and everything, it's a pain in the ass to move shit in and out from out there. Because normally I could just leave the computer plugged in and just put it out there. Now I have to unplug it, put it out there. It's a pain in the ass. So I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know what to do with myself. I have a free night. So with that, I'm going to get commentating. Oh, but first, someone had asked me in the comment section. I think it was over or under the video, my Katie Joy reading take 3 video. I think it was that one. Someone had asked me if the fan in the background was all part of the dramatic effect. And to that, I just want to say, no, wait, what gave you that idea? No, really, it's not. I just get the hottest bucket in here. So, but if it adds to it, awesome. So I'm going to commentate to a video from Recaps with Bobby from today, the one where she was addressing Suzanne's video. So let me see here. Just me. Oh, just me too. There we go. Yay, right one. So, also too, since I'm using OBS, the only way I can get the sound to come through is if I pick it up on my external microphone here. So last time I did this, apparently it wasn't very loud because a lot of people let me know in the comment section, and I get it, y'all were right, it wasn't very loud. This time though, I want to try and avoid that. So if you have earbuds in right now, you might just want to pop them out for a second to just make sure that the volume is on par with your volume. So I don't want to be responsible for making someone go deaf for an hour or two, With that, I'm pressing play now. Warning. Okay, my first thing I'm going to commentate on. I love the new intro, for real, I do. I just have to say, though, in case there's any, I don't know, self-perceived similarities or whatever, though you're awesome, Bobby, you really are. You're not 9cat. You rainbow shit, you're not, sorry.
Hi, I'm Bobby. I am a robot cat. Some days ago I uploaded a video to which I explained a few things about my recent absence. However, I was sent a link of my dear Suzanne.
This was the first thing, your recent absence. So these are your videos. There's one, okay, this one here from 7 hours ago. Then you have one from 2 days ago. Then one from 6 days ago. Okay, 4 days. So, a little bit of a lengthy time. Then 3 days. And then that's it. Everything's within 2 days. So, I mean, that's a lengthy absence? Really? Absence? I don't know if I'm saying that word right. But that's lengthy? I mean, are people really giving you shit over 4 days or something? I'd hope not, but I don't know. Okay. Just seems like a normal amount of time.
Suzanne speculating on some rather preposterous theories. I shall react to the bit about myself to clear something.
Preposterous theories? Kind of like how Claire's mocking media, maybe? That kind of preposterous? Because, yeah, I'm fucking mocking media. Alright?
Up as I am quite tired of the community as a whole immediately speculating. Before I begin, I happen to like Suzanne very much.
Is it the whole community speculating about who Mocking Media is or who Claire is or whatever?
Let us have a look.
Oh yes, and I saw Bobby did a video earlier, and he was talking about Steve and Red's Rampage. I don't know Red's Rampage. I see her other people's clips of her. I'm like, nope, stand away.
She's a proper nutter, Suzanne.
Yes, this is something I can fully, wholeheartedly stand behind, support, and agree with. Yes.
And has been discussing Steve and their renewed relationship in recent weeks.
Renewed relationship in recent weeks? This is the first I've heard of this. Now, for granted, Steve and I don't talk about everything, and we don't talk like all the time. So I guess it is possible that he could have renewed a friendship with anyone, even, Red's Rampage there, and not told me or whoever about it. I'm just saying that this is the first I've heard about it. So it leaves me to question, who is it that you've heard this from? Is it just from Red's Rampage? Because if it was, then yeah, I would be skeptical of that. However, if it's not, then okay. It's just news to me. But if it is true, Steve, dude, what the fuck? Come on.
Do go on.
And Bobby is free to hate and love whoever he wants. I like Bobby for the most part, but occasionally Bobby gets it wrong, and I think he's got it wrong about Steve. But
I hate no human. However, getting it wrong and disagreeing about the integrity of the silver swine are entirely different. Please do continue.
that is his thing. Well, here's the thing that I've been seeing lately that disturbs me. Todd Paulson was all over his comments, and I did not post a comment as a result because I no longer feel free to post a comment there if Todd is posting there.
Suzanne, my dear, one of the dynamics of my channel has always been that I am no echo chamber. I do not prowl my comments and remove differing opinions or views.
And I find that commendable. I do. Because if you watched any of my videos for the most part, you would know that I feel the exact same way. I don't want an echo chamber. I don't want to silence anyone. I want everyone to have a space where they can, so long as it's not, inciting hate speech or whatever, but a place where they can vent even, or just express their thoughts, feelings, concerns, whatever the case may be. And it's also where if someone is going to be so brazen enough to say some horrible shit, I want there to be a record of it for future, if need be. So, yeah, I'm not going to take it down. I'm not going to take down evidence that someone's a piece of shit or someone's an asshole. I don't want to cover up their assholeness. I want that to be there for people to find should they want to find it. So, yeah, it keeps a record of shit. So, yeah, I get that. But I don't think that... I get the impression from Suzanne, and I get this impression because she's not the only one who, has just voiced, I don't know, whatever concerns or thoughts on the matter. It's not so much that Todd's in your comments. I mean, Todd can be in anyone's comments. I mean, Todd could show up in my comments, and I would absolutely be respectful and, fair and honest with him and everything. And I would not want him to walk away with feeling like he had a bad experience, okay? However, I don't foresee him ever coming into my comment section and feeling so comfortable enough to banter back and forth as if we're like old buddies or friends or something. Because if he were to do that, then his wife would probably cut his nuts off, and maybe rightfully so, because she would probably see it as like fraternizing with the enemy or whatever. So if he were to be in my comment section and feeling that comfortable, and his balls were safe from being cut off by his wife, then why would that be? I think that's the issue maybe some people have. It's not that he's in your comment section, not even that you're treating him with respect or whatever, but to say he feels comfortable enough to be on your channel, in your channel's comment section, and just, leaving comments and discussing things as if, and breaking balls even, and thanking you or whoever for wishing them a happy birthday and stuff. He feels so comfortable doing that. And if that's the case, then it can't be foreseen as fraternizing with the enemy by his wife, and therefore his balls are safe. That's what I think she and other people are kind of getting towards. It's, and great. If you are a channel that wants to befriend the Paulsons, I fully support that. Just some of your viewers might not want to hang around for it. I don't know. That's all. I'm not judging. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. It's your channel. You do you, boo. I'm just trying to explain where it is they're coming from, because this isn't about policing your chats or your comments. It's just acknowledging and noticing what's being said and done and seen. That's all.
If a comment is removed, it was either by YouTube or it is sitting somewhere in the depths of censorship until I retrieve it.
Yes, that I will absolutely back Bobby on. YouTube does not notify us that there are comments held for review or whatever, or hidden. We have to think to do this and then take it upon ourselves to go into our comments section there in the studio, and then go under withheld comments or something, I think it's called. And then even then, we have to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then we have to click on the show comments or show hidden comments. So yeah, you got to know what you're doing, and you have to fully intend to do it in order to see a lot of these comments. Otherwise, you don't even know that they're like being held in the void somewhere. So, that happens a lot, I think.
Well, I am gutted that you feel uncomfortable to comment on my channel. This is an aspect I shall never change. For the most part, my viewers rather enjoy that I allow all to interact. This typically only becomes a problem when I allow someone to interact that someone else has some issue with. I should also point out that I have not...
No one's got an issue with Todd, I don't think. I mean, I don't. I haven't heard anyone really have an issue with him. That's not the issue. It just becomes apparent that maybe this isn't a place where people want to try to hold Katie accountable or whatever, or to task for some of the shit things she's done, if it's a friendly place for the Paulsons. That's all. I think that's the only thing people are getting at. And whether it's true or not, again, I'm not commenting on that. I'm not even judging. I'm not even saying if it's right or wrong, but just explaining where people, I think, are coming from.
Not seen these comments as of yet. In my video you apparently missed some days ago, I stated that my programmer has been quite overwhelmed with real-life work. Unfortunately, I am quite behind on comments. Something I had planned to remedy today.
I don't want to deal with you.
And I bet you never remedied it today. And I say that because I can't tell you how many times I've said the same thing, and then a week later I'm like, oh shit, I never did that. You get it. I just get it.
His mouth. I don't want to deal with his assumptions about everything, the butthurt, the whole thing. I just don't want to deal with that. I get it. Todd feels like he has to defend his wife from us evil harpies that are talking trash about her. Remember Snarks?
See, that's the issue here I have. I don't think maybe he's in your comment section defending Katie, and I have no doubt that he would probably love to go around to all these comment sections defending his wife. But I mean, that would be a never-ending task probably, and who needs the stress? So I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying that he's not doing that for whatever reason, and I wouldn't want to either. But he's not doing that. So, and there's only like a few chats he's really shown up in. And it's been chats where, he's been, very welcomed, but not just welcomed, but seemingly befriended, which is fine. Again, not judging. But some of your viewers might be like, what's going on here? That's all. And I say that only because Todd doesn't come around the chats unless he feels comfortable to do that shit. And if he feels comfortable to do that shit, then your viewers might be like, oh, what's going on here? What's up? That's all.
Are always the victims, and KJ victim is the biggest narc of all. Lisa, I believe that. That's why I'm trying not to talk about her very much lately. Plus, I'm kind of bored and over with it.
Okay.
Like I said, I have even...
Bobby didn't pick up on this one, but Suzanne, I got to kind of remind you of something here now, because you put it so beautifully. And I get it. I get sick of talking about her a lot. I do. And I set out with, I'm not going to do it today. I'm not going to do it today. And then someone sends me a clip of a live stream and I'm like, fuck, okay, I got to do it. Okay, and it's to put it in your description. Nobody really wants to talk about Katie. We really don't. But it's one of those things where it's like when you're sick to your stomach, you just need to throw up. You don't want to throw up. You're not going to enjoy throwing up. But you're not going to feel better until you do throw up. And once you do throw up, you feel better. So, in that regard, nobody wants to really talk about Katie Joy. No one enjoys talking about Katie Joy. But it's going to nag at us. We're just not going to really feel better until we just fucking say the shit and put it out there. But once we do, yeah, we feel a lot better. So, that was like poetic almost, how you put that. So, I just want to remind you of that.
Looked at the paperwork that came down. I haven't listened to what Chrisley said this week. I'm surprised he's saying anything because I thought there was a notice that they were to cease and desist talking about each other.
Now, I do find it interesting that you say this, as only moments from now you shall speculate that I am up to no good because I have not created a recent video on Catherine Joy, despite the fact that my last several videos for the most part have definitely been about Catherine Joy. Do go on.
Several videos for the most part. Okay, there's one like 9 days ago about her, I guess. Is that the only one? Okay, 9 days ago. Okay, then one 12 days ago. Then like it says 2 weeks ago, but it might be just over 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it looks like it's maybe almost 3 weeks ago. Okay, so let's just say 3 weeks. There's been what, 3? Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 out of 12. And I'm not, yeah, I'm breaking it down here, getting really specific, and that's annoying. I get that. But on top of that, though, you made comment that you took a break or something, right? So it's not just that it's been 3 videos over, or 3 out of 12 videos, but it's 3 videos out of almost 3 weeks. So I think maybe that's what she's talking about. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. It doesn't mean that you're up to no good or whatever. And for argument's sake, let's say that since the creation of your channel, you've done like 1 video a week about Katie since then. And it's been steady and consistent across the board. Let's just say that for argument's sake. I don't think that this seemingly, if it seems like you're doing less about her is the issue. It's, there's 2 fucking lawsuits going on right now, you know? It's kind of like out of all the times, like, people would, like, come back from, or come back into talking about Katie Joy after not talking about her for a while, like, this would be the time. So it just, I think maybe some people think it's, how come they're not talking about that? You know, it just might stand out, that's all. Again, your channel, you do you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But some of your viewers might just wonder, what's up? That's all. Why was I going to refresh it?
Todd P. is a very butthurt individual. Yes. Hey, Tracy. So I don't know what's going to happen with her. So I was kind of surprised to see Todd P. all in Bobby's comments. Down the rabbit hole, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Steve, okay? I'm really not. Steve is a guy that turned me on to the fact that Without a Box of Kleenex was plagiarizing from me. And I've always liked Steve. I always got along well with him. But then again, my relationship with Steve may not be everybody else's relationship. And I realize that people are free to like and not like who they want. And there are a lot of people who don't like Steve for whatever reason. Some of that, I think, probably comes out of the things that Without a Box of Kleenex has said about him
I agree.
through the ages. So,
Or it could be that free thinkers have a right to not worship Steve. Where was Steve when wrote?
Where did worship come into play here? Who said anything about worshiping the dude? She's talking about people liking him or people not liking him for whatever reason. Why are you interpreting that to mean not worshiping him? Why is it that seemingly in your mind the choices are not like Steve or worship him? Like, there's a huge amount of middle ground there. Why are you just accusing everyone who doesn't feel the same way as you do as worshiping the man? Why? Like, that sounds oddly personal to me. That sounds like your vitriol in this man. It's personal and it's deep. Like, kind of sounds like you're one of the Unifams, to be honest. Just putting it out there. It's weird.
Roadhog was having a go at you. I know where Bobby was, Suzanne. Never mind.
I'm not sure what exactly you're talking about, but I'm getting the impression that you're trying to throw Steve under Suzanne's bus here for not condemning Roadhog or coming out and speaking out against Roadhog when Roadhog did not speak kindly of Suzanne. Nobody is anyone's keeper here. Like, I've never been Ren's keeper, okay? Steve has never been Roadhog's keeper. I don't know what else to say. Like, we're not each other's keeper, okay? Mocking media is not Claire's keeper. I don't know. So there will be spats among content creators, like, all the time on YouTube, anywhere. Just there'll always be spats between people. For every spat that happens, you can't honestly expect every other creator around to stand up in the face of injustice or whatever in your mind, okay? Because it's not going to happen, because just people have shit to do. Now, I'm not saying that Steve or anyone should have been, like, talking in support of Roadhog and what he was doing. No, of course not. But just because Steve didn't come out, make a point to drop what he was doing and come out and say, no, Roadhog, that's bad. No, or whatever. That, like, why was anyone expecting him to? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't think anyone's been trying or expecting Unirock over the past 2 years to come out and speak out against Katie when she does wrong or whatever. I mean, unless he was a part of it and sat there witnessing it, maybe. But, like, every bad thing Katie did when Unirock was nowhere in the picture, I don't think people ran to Unirock saying, why aren't you calling her out for this shit? So why are people expecting Steve to be other people's keepers or whatever? Or me to be Steve's keeper, or me to have been Ren's keeper, or some shit. Why? It comes across as kind of entitled that another content creator expects other content creators to stand up for them because they feel they've been wronged. It's not our jobs. So.
I don't know. Hey, little mousy girl. So, I don't know. Yes, Tracy, he was in Bobby's comments. Now, I don't mind if he comments every now and then, but if he's all up in the comments, then guess what? I'm not commenting. It's the last thing I want.
That makes sense. I mean, if it were a channel that like none of us were really familiar with, but we just came across and we saw Todd was all up in the comments being friendly and stuff with the content creator, are we then going to just phone and say, hey, I think I'm going to start commenting, like as if it were, I don't even know, as if it were All Things Sassy's channel, you know what I mean? No, of course not.
I don't want any part of that nonsense.
Word.
Every community except the homesteading community is acting like a school of piranha eating each other. They sure are. And like I said, I'm just not going to participate. I'm going to try to give grace to whoever I think needs it and just kind of go, oh dear, bless your heart, and move past, because none of this is healthy. All of this beating each other up, inventing things, taking little tiny bits of information and extrapolating out things, it's not healthy. It's not healthy for anyone.
It is quite interesting yet again that you say this, as in a few moments you are going to do precisely this to myself.
And he's been kind to me so far. I don't know him to know his personal business and whatnot, plus not fighting random people online. Misty, yeah, Bobby's not talking about KJ any longer. That is pretty interesting, isn't it?
I most certainly am, and I have been following much of the recent dramas. However,
I don't know if you've been talking about her the same amount or not, but again, it's just, I think it comes down to the fact that of all times that people would be talking about her, like the 2 lawsuits, it's, I think maybe just anyone's silence, even if it's just a minute amount of silence, might just be more noticeable now. That's all. And I get it. I understand, like you were saying, real life shit and stuff like that. I totally get it. I don't blame you. It happens. Hell, I had COVID last week. I didn't even pick up my fucking shit for like 5 days.
However, yet again my programmer has real-life responsibilities in recent weeks. Something that happens to all creators, as I have witnessed.
And I'm curious as to why he hasn't commented on the Roadhog thing, because I would have thought that would be right up his alley, what's going on right now with the Roadhogs.
Suzanne, I made a statement on this topic days ago. Well, I have expressed some opinions on Twitter. Both on Twitter and on my channel I made a very frank statement that I shall not be capitalizing off of domestic violence via my channel.
Yeah, I get that. I completely agree with that. I had the same thought. People have been sending me, like, I'm sure you've seen them too, the clips or whatever, they're arguing and, you know, where she's like hiding the phone while recording and shit. Like, I've seen them all too. And yeah, I'm not making a video on that shit. I'm not touching that. It's, yeah, fuck no. And I want to say too, like, it to any viewers, like, if you do happen to come across these recordings, and you know they're recent recordings, you know, for example, and you see anything troubling on there, please do not send them to any content creator, because there might be a content creator who's not thinking on the same wavelength as Bobby and I here, and they might actually put it out there, which would be shitty. But more importantly, if there's anything concerning on there, it's none of our it's past our pay grade. Like, send it to their local authorities, the Roadhogs local authorities. Let them deal with it. That's their exact pay grade. Please. Because if you end up sending shit like that to me and I see things that are concerning, I'm not even going to discuss it or even say I have it. I'm just going to forward it right on to the authorities myself. Okay? So yeah, I totally get that. I mean, the fake baby thing, yeah, I could maybe see talking some shit about that, but okay. But yeah, the rest of it, I'm right there with you.
I do plan to recap the situation when all of it unfolds entirely. What is happening here is the exact thing that appears to happen each time creators do not create the content that is demanded by the anti-Catherine Joy community. I also find...
Oh, no, bitch, come on. This ain't about the anti-Katie community. This is any community. Okay, you're a content creator. You're a channel on YouTube. You have subscribers. You have regular viewers. They're going to have expectations of your content. This happens. This is going to happen every channel, no matter what the community or what the subject material. Your viewers are going to have expectations. And when those expectations are not met, your viewers are going to be like, yo, what's up? Okay? There's nothing, it's not anti-Katie specific at all. So really, kind of classifying it that way is just, I don't know, man. That's kind of showing your disdain for the anti-Katie community. That's kind of telling, actually, now that I think about it. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So you're going to find that all across YouTube. And, dude, it's your channel. You cover whatever the hell you want. And if your viewers question you about it, then just say, dude, it's my channel. I'm going to cover whatever the hell I want. I get that. But it's the fact that people might question you on it has nothing to do with Katie or anti-Katie. Not at all. So come on now. Come on. Yeah.
Find your timing to be quite interesting, as I have quite brazenly stood up against some of what call themselves original gangsters. The fact of the matter.
Please, show me where any of the OGs have referred to themselves as the OGs. That's never happened. Like, none of them have ever called themselves the OG. Maybe they called, like, one another an OG, maybe, and I don't even think that really happened. But I'll give you that one. But none of them have ever called themselves an OG. Dude, come on. You know who calls them the OG? It's the people who came in, like, after them. Like, I don't even think I came in after them. I think I was like maybe 2 steps after them. So like I think Tina came in after them. So Tina would probably refer to them as the OG. In fact, I know she has. I've heard her refer to them as an OG. To me, Tina is an OG, okay? But she's never referred to herself as an OG ever. Okay? Reagan's never called herself an OG. Like no one else has. It's just what? Come on. Wow, it's just, again, it's really showing your disdain here for the anti-Katie community, specifically the OGs, apparently. The only thing they're guilty of is just being introduced to Katie before you. Like, that's it. Why does that bother you? Like, nobody gives a shit. You fucking talk shit about whoever you want. I mean, you're probably going to get backlash for it. Especially from the people you talk shit about, but there is no like mafia of OGs here or whatever, like, you know, putting out hits or whatever on channels who dare to talk poorly about them. Dude, come on. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to picture like Anna Mafioso like calling herself an OG, or Reagan putting a tweet out calling herself an OG. Like, this is like the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. What?
Is that I shall continue to run my channel as I see fit and within the real life circumference of my programmer. Viewers who wish to stay with me shall do so, as my content will be picking up again this week. Those who wish to leave my channel are welcome to do so, and still welcome to comment. Your reasons for having a go at me may feel valid to you. However, they are quite speculative and ridiculous, Suzanne. Cheers.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that there were no more ridiculous or speculative than suggesting that Claire's mocking media because her accent sounds different than it did years ago. I'm just saying. Anyway, I don't, maybe it's just me, but I don't see how they was having a go at you. Like, they was having a go. They was just in like a chat with her viewers, giving an opinion or two, not even stating anything with certainty, just opinion, questioning, whatever. Sure, I could see, you may be taking offense to it or whatever, but to say it was having a go at you? I mean, if that's having a go, have people been like having a go at me for like fucking every day, like maybe even multiple times a day, every day since, I don't know, 2020? Like, that's what's been going on? Like, dude, because by your standards, holy shit, yeah, that's exactly what's been going on. It's crazy, but that's not what's been going on. That wasn't a go. And again, it's the hypocrisy for me. So yeah. All right, so that's it. I'm done with Bobby. I'm moving on now to something else. Real quick, I want to just talk and mention a couple of things, and then I'm signing off. So, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I seen a video come up in my recommended. I think maybe it was early this morning. I think it was late last night, early this morning. It was a Backwoods Barbie video, and it was. Okay, yes. What's the deal with Without a Crystal Ball and Diapergate, whatever. And I'm not going to get into this right now. I put a comment under the video if anyone wants to see what I said, whatever. Like, I know a lot of people have talked about Diapergate. This is just something I've never went with, whatever, discuss, whatever. I have my reasons for it, which I explained in the comment. I'm not judging anyone else, just because I have a little bit of extra empathy or something maybe here is not at all putting me in a good or better spot. It just means I had an experience that other people maybe didn't. I don't know. But then again, you can take any other issue, and I'm the one right there being the asshole, and other people are probably like, dude, what are you doing? So, not judging. However, I left a comment. That's that. But there was something else in this video that caught my attention. Backwoods Barbie played a clip of Charlotte's video, and I thought that this was the strangest thing. Like, Charlotte was telling her viewers to not promote other channels in the comment, and Backwoods Barbie was like all up, supporting that shit or whatever. Now, forgive me if by promoting other channels, if by that people mean like just people spamming the shit out of comment sections to, just, hey, check out this channel, to the point to where your viewers who wish to participate and commentate and discuss or whatever really are having that interrupted because of all these spammers. If that's what they're talking about, then just disregard everything else I'm about to say, because I get that, okay? However, if that's not what they're referencing, if what they are referring to is more like people just in the comment section and naturally throughout the course of conversation another channel pops into their head and they say, hey, yeah, you should check this out or whatever, this channel or this video or whatever out. If that's what people mean by promoting, then what? Like, why would you want to not allow that? That's crazy. Because if people learn about other channels in your comment sections, well, they already know about your channel. They already watched the video. Chances are they already enjoy your shit. Them finding other shit to enjoy isn't going to take away from them enjoying your shit. It's just going to give them a more fulfilled experience on YouTube, and thus maybe even get them to be on YouTube more often, thus maybe even possibly viewing your shit more often. Like, when you promote another channel, especially a like channel like yours, or one that's similar to yours, you're also promoting your own channel. Why? I mean, don't we want like other channels to succeed? I mean, think about this. Like, if by luck or by algorithm or by understanding the analytics, another channel, starts to take off or do better or do well, and that channel really likes your channel, but you just didn't quite, get that upswing like them, well, wouldn't it be nice if maybe they gave you a shout out, or vice versa, if you did that to them? Why are we just wanting to stifle that? Like, this seems awfully competitive and what's the word I'm looking for? And not petty. Petty's not the word I'm looking for, but unsure of one's channel, or like nervous, maybe anxious. I don't know. It comes across as someone who's not very secure with their own shit. I don't know how. That just seems really weird. I don't get it. So I want to just say, my comment section, like, minus the whole spam thing like I mentioned. Yeah, if you're in there talking and you think of another channel or a video that's, whoever it is you're talking to would enjoy, by all means, fucking put it in there. Hell, I want to know about it too. In fact, I did start a community post kind of regarding this because I found a new channel, well, new to me anyways, this channel that's new to me that I found, Nini Marie. I made a post saying like, holy shit, dude, this channel's awesome. I love how she does like these montages, mashups or whatever. Like she's like far better than I ever was at it. It's really good. And I made mention of that. And then I just wrapped up the post with like, hey, what about you guys? What about you guys, the viewers, whatever? Who do you like? Tell me, share it with me. Come on, let's promote some shit here. Yeah, I always want to see that. I mean, if you stop it for other people, then yeah, you're stopping it for yourself too. That's just nuts. I don't get that. So okay, moving on from that. Truth Sleuth had a tweet up today, and it caused me to go look at Backwoods Barbie, a video of hers, and that video was it this one? Oh, I think it was both of these. I read. I don't know. My son. I think my son's home. Okay. This I just want to throw out there real quick. Yeah, but yeah, it did have to do with this. But the video Truth Sleuth was talking about, it had to do with Renelle Smith. Apparently, Backwoods Barbie was quite upset because people were not talking nicely about her in the comment section on Renelle Smith's video or channel. So Backwoods Barbie kind of felt entitled to tell Renelle how to police her fucking channel, I guess. Yeah, I just want to put this out there in case there's any confusion to any content creators. I will never police my channel according to your specifications, nor will I ever ask or expect you to do yours according to mine. So, we're agreed there, right? It's good. We're all content creators. I guarantee you that for everyone being talked about in my comment section, okay, those people are also talking about me in other people's comment sections, okay? That's just the nature of the business. That's how it goes. In fact, I look for those comments because they make great content material when I'm running out of ideas or running low on ideas. I love them. So, and I also want to say too, Barbie was talking about comments in other people's channels, videos, comment sections. So that means she's going out looking for these. She's looking for them, and then she's bitching about finding them. It's not even like people are leaving them under her videos, like bullying her, whatever, being dicks to her. They're just giving their opinions elsewhere, like not expecting her to be there, maybe, because that's just how it goes on YouTube. I don't know. If this is too hard for you, if this is just too upsetting, then stop going in other people's comments, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. It's just, no one's that entitled to really have a say in what goes on in other people's comment sections. That's all there is to it. So on that note, my son is here, and here it comes in. I'm recording. 1 second. I'm not stopping it.
I take it you're COVID negative?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I've been COVID negative. 1 second, guys.
Look at this fucking picture.
Oh, how cute. Oh my God, that is such a good picture. Send that to me. Oh, send it to me. I want to put it on my Facebook. It's
Another one like it.
Oh, it's a good picture.
She saw a bird.
She saw a bird. Pictures of the dog, not even a grandkid or anything, but whatever. Okay.
Seriously, what would you rather have?
Dude, you're almost 27. Come on, I can want a grandkid now.
You have better luck with the other two.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, I don't want to have better luck with the other two, not yet. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to do member shoutouts because it's been a while. It's been a minute since I did them. I get it. I'm sorry. Because I'm recording though here and I'm just going to upload it all in one shot, I'm not going to be speeding myself up. So this may take a painstaking minute. Okay. You can't see that though, right? That window doesn't come up? Okay, good. Okay, so I would like to thank Leslie Correia. That's the first time I've read that name, so sorry. Sky Vision, Sweet Home Alamanda, Megan Broussard, Maps Cat, Shilas Messy Art, Sassy Nas, Crystal, Christy Z, Skay Positive. If I knew you were coming, I'd bake a cake. Aw, I'll tell you next time. I love strawberry. Lizzie Stardust, The Dark Magician, Hollyana from Kalamazoo, Little Miss Betty Page, Chronically Bee Queen Bee, Everybody Burps, Burper, Tennessee Val Mom, Leah, Molly, Little Mousy Girl, Ruby Tuesday, That Amber Chick, Ruby Red Shoes, Allie R, Bo Roundtree, Verillion, Carol T, Megans, Trisha Burge, Nana Hawk, Silly Rabbit, Lola Flo, Amputee, Cherry Berryman, Lola W, Sassy Elmo, Autistic Shill, I'm Fucking Rakin', Y'all Nana's Not Drunk, Mariana Santos, Straysky, Christina Elizabeth, Osbel, Diane Harlow, T King, TB, Austin James, TB, Cheryl, Crystal, Totally Clueless, Sally Godfrey, Rena Rue, Sunny D, Sue Elliott, Claire View, Jamie Couchard, Kimberly Roddy Mom, Atticus Finch, Jeanette Stevens, Jen Gerard, Poodlerific, and Yoo-Hoo Shushu. Thank you very much for joining, and thank you everyone for watching. Bye. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna go work on an entitlement video right now. Entitlement translated video. I just had a great idea for a new one. So, okay, I heard something ringing. Bye.